The Masdar, a $22 billion eco-city, is expected to be finished initially in 2030. This project is going to create the world's most high-tech, advanced city in the world. And due to that, it is not a surprise that it is going to take a while to be completed. It's located near Abu Dhabi and promises a lot. It has plans to eliminate regular taxis and replace them with eco-friendly vehicles. A futuristic university that is devoted to artificial intelligence, and so much more. Let's find out about the 22 billion city of the future. Just stay with us. This futuristic city near Abu Dhabi, or precisely 2 kilometers from the Abu Dhabi International Airport, costs amazingly $22 billion, and it is totally worth it. It is designed by the British architectural firm Foster & Partners, and it represents a creation of Masdar, which is a development company. It is interesting to know that the biggest part of the budget comes from the government of Abu Dhabi. This city is hopefully going to be completed in 2030, and it is going to represent one of the most sustainable cities ever created. It relies on renewable energy, such as solar power, and it is interesting to know that there are actually people living there. It boasts of 4,000 supportable office workers and also 1,300 residents. But that's just the start. The goal of this project is to have more than 50,000 people residing there and more than 40,000 jobs and student arrangements to attract as many people as possible. Even though this city is far away from being finished, thousands of tourists are filling the streets to see what is going on there and what this town looks like in its development. Even though this town looks empty right now, it is absolutely and for sure going to attract a lot of residents who will decide to spend their lives there. And that's not a surprise due to the incredible benefits that it offers. Also, the biggest focus of this project is to attract a lot of young, environmentally conscious minds to demonstrate that this is an absolutely worthy project. Now, let's jump into this city's construction. Every part of this city's building is created with low-carbon cement and 90% recycled aluminum, and each building is aimed to reduce general energy and water intake. It is calculated that it would be at least 40% of the average of Abu Dhabi, which belongs to the group of the least environmentally conscious places in the world. It is far away from a green city space. On the contrary, it is known for its gloomy outlook because of the congestion of buildings and streets. It is interesting to know that every single building in Masdar City needs to have a 3-pearl estima rating. These pearl ratings are something that compares energy and environmental creations distributed in other places in the world. Their job is to give the building an evaluation status, founded on how many sustainable resources they are using and how little they are consuming renewable energy sources. It is fascinating to know that the 10-megawatt solar array at Masdar City is considered the biggest solar project in the Middle East. Approximately 17,500 megawatt hours of pure electricity are generated every year. This compensates around 15,000 tons of carbon emissions every year, which can be compared with having 3,500 cars taking off the streets. Isn't that insane? And now, talking about transportation, is it possible for a city to have 0 carbon emissions from vehicles? Fortunately, if you choose this town as your next home, you won't be forbidden to use your regular car because in this project, they came up with an absolutely fascinating idea. This city is going to possess amazing underground driverless transportation pods. While you are entirely free to walk on the perfectly constructed streets, underground you can use these incredible pods, which are electronic and easy to access. But if they don't look appealing to you, you can use the shuttle system that possesses space for up to 12 people. That's not all. There are also electric buses that can transport people even from Abu Dhabi. You can also find e-scooters on every step of the way. This is such an interesting fact. If you want to bring your car, that is okay, but you need to park it outside of the city in appointed parking zones. But if you are an owner of a building or apartment in this city, you might be lucky to be granted your own parking garage. But there is one rule: there is no exhaust smoke on the streets of this magnificent town. This is going to keep the air quality of the city at really high levels, opposite of Abu Dhabi's. It seems as if they have the solution to any problem. The Masdar City found the key to avoiding the stifling desert heat. This city possesses a wind tower. Yeah, you've heard it right. We are talking about the 45 meters or 147.6 foot tower, which created ventilation that works on capturing cool upper-level winds and directing them to the public square at its base. This is one of the most perfectly created towns one can only imagine. With its huge parks, residential areas, neighborhood, commercial areas, this town is going to offer a really high-quality life and at the same time be environmentally friendly and commercially practicable. This city is giving its all to attract residents and people who are going to invest in its companies. They have a plan to offer one of the most valuable educational systems, and they even possess a couple of universities where they are providing a learning system which concentrates on education, research, development. All that in just one futuristic city. If this city succeeds in its aims, it can absolutely become a perfect, successful testing zone for renewable energy and technology of the future. Did you know that this city is also the residence of the headquarters of the International Renewable Energy Agency? Which is a true attraction for those companies that this city is craving to fascinate in order for them to take part in it. But even now, there are a lot of various companies and different businesses which are operating here. Now let's talk about some interesting facts about this phenomenal futuristic city. The city's first significant building was the Masdar Institute of Science and Technology, which has been functioning since September 2010. It is also interesting to know that this city is the home of the University of Artificial Intelligence, the Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence. There is also a 900 square meter knowledge center, which is connected with the Masdar City campus of the Khalifa University of Science and Technology. The Knowledge Center is one of the most sophisticated places this town possesses. It is actually the home of the campus library and owns a very unique roof that provides huge shade, regulates daylight, and also it is able to minimize how much cooling the building needs to prevent the students from overheating. Isn't that actually one of the most amazing features this place provides? And as you know, this city is full of solar panels, so this building also possesses one. The well-known Crypto Labs is a 4,200 square meter building that possesses absolutely everything you desire. There are low-cost co-working spaces for entrepreneurs who can come from anywhere in the world to work on the particular tech and futuristic breakthroughs. It is still under development, and because it is created out of 16 recycled shipping containers, it's about to offer a huge number of workplaces, a training center, and even an area where the workers can go and shop for supplies. Isn't that amazing? The aim of this idea is to motivate the engineers to turn their ideas into real products that might end up in the market at the end, or can participate and help in Masdar City's growing environment. The park will offer a workshop on various subjects such as carpentry, 3D printing, and so much more. But of course, this city is not just going to be focused on working, innovating, and studying, but also is going to be focusing on bettering its tourism and providing a place where people can relax and have fun. For example, we can mention the city center Masdar, which is one of the biggest malls ever seen, with its 18,500 square meter ground floor. This place possesses more than 50 shops, and most of them are already opened. Since this enormous mall is located right in the center of the city, it is going to be a real attraction for sure. And for those who love to live apart from the crowd, there's also an option to live in one of their most unique 405 square meter eco villas, which are using 72% less energy and 35% less water in comparison to equal-sized villas in Abu Dhabi. But also, This city provides you with a couple of residences if you're the type of person who is more economical, or perhaps you want to live in the center of the town, especially if you are a student. Then, Leonardo Residences are the perfect choice for you. With its 170 residential units they possess, various cafe bars, laundry facilities, basement car parking, and so much more. This is one of the most sustainable cities we've ever seen, and it is absolutely going to improve the current state of our planet Earth. Guys, that'll be it for this video. We hope you enjoyed, and feel free to comment in our comment section below about your thoughts on this topic. Did you like this town, and would you like to live there? Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling info like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of them. And of course, thank you so much for being with us. We are here for you. See you in our next video.